Hey, Technical Store family, Hot Glocks family, it's your boy Ken. Today we got Java with us. If you remember watching one of my videos before, we went over 2025 affordable firearms. So today we have the Puma. We're going to be doing a 1,000-round test using Troy ammo. And I put the CVLife red dot on there. So the gun itself usually sells for roughly around $250 depending on your location. Optic is one of those Amazon specials, 60 bucks. So, you know, $310, you get a full pistol setup. So we're going to put 1,000 rounds through it. We're going to test her, see how reliable it is. It should be a good gun for first-time gun owners, gun buyers, things like that. Our sponsors for today is Stone and Capo Bianco Law. They're a good law firm for the Treasure Coast area, so they're going to be sponsoring today's video, as well as the Tactical Store. They actually gifted us this pistol and the ammo for today's video, so let's get after it. So if you guys look here, we shot 35 rounds already, and on the first mag, the screws for the CVLife optic stripped, and the whole thing came flying out. So no optic. I'll see if I can get a set of better screws on a later date and time. We're going to do an accuracy test. Right now I am standing at 30 feet from the target, and I'm going to put 10 rounds center mass, Glock 19 and the Beretta M9 at 30 feet. I usually have a 2 to 3 inch grouping. So if we can keep that with this, then I know it's good. If it's a little wider, then I know the accuracy on this is not as good as the other two guns. So let's load up. All right, let's go take a look. So for this first round, I thought it was a flyer. I was aiming center mass, it hit here. So then just to test it, I started aiming down here at 30 feet and I brought my grouping over here. So all in all, let's see if that's an inch. It's not a bad, was about 3-inch grouping. So all in all, the accuracy on the gun's not bad. You just got to shoot it and learn that pistol. Again, for me, aiming center mass, I was hitting high, so I had to bring it low, and I was just kind of hitting pretty consistently on the left-hand side. Beautiful. All right, guys, so me and Java, we went through. We only shot 300 rounds of the 1,000 that we were trying to do. Today in Florida, real feel's 103 right now. I've been out here all day mowing and getting the grass ready for the range, so we're calling it. We'll get back to it. I'd say the first 100 rounds, she kept having a lot of feeding issues. If you look at the inside of the barrel, she is a little rough. I'll get some photos of that later. She's a little rough, so a good working, maybe around 1,000 rounds, she'll start shooting better, or maybe a good polish job beforehand to help smoothen things out. First time gun, what do you think?
I mean, it's pretty easy to use, to handle as well. I think it's pretty good for first-time firearm buyers. So.
Bam, perfect. 250 bucks, can't go wrong for a first-time training gun. I wouldn't take it to Syria, but for something to train and practice with, it's a good start. Welcome back, guys. As promised, we're doing 1,000 rounds on the Puma. We already did 300, so today me and Java, we're going to go through, finish shooting up to 700. As you can see in the previous video, we had some issues with it feeding and chambering, so I went ahead, did a little bit of polishing to try and help speed that up, since after 300 rounds it still didn't fix itself. But we're going to get after it. Last time on the first shot, she actually lost the optic, but today I got some bigger, longer screws and a lot more Loctite, so hopefully that seals the deal. Are you ready? All right, let's get it. Recording. All right, guys, so we're shooting this, and all of a sudden I'm going from hitting the target to not hitting the target. I was like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm fatigued, arm fatigue. So if you look here, sight broke. I'll get some more pictures of that, but I'm just going to have to rip that off, and we're going to have to go about our day. But that's that CVLife, those $60 Amazon Look at that, whole glass came out. No more red dot. 200 rounds. Lasted 200 rounds before it broke, so now we know. All right, guys, so we got just under 400 rounds. The gun was still having some extraction issues, and it was getting gritty. So I was like, you know what, 478, 79 rounds. Let me go ahead and clean her up a little bit, put some lube. So take the slide off. The second the slide comes off, the entire guide rod exploded on us. Didn't even take the guide rod off, and she came out in pieces, and sent the locking screw that goes this way flying. So without that, can't continue the video. So just under 500 rounds, and we learned that the Puma has issues right out of the box. Even after the polish job, it helped significantly with the extraction issues that we were having. But once a mag, you'd still have some kind of failure to extract or failure to feed. So even with a polish job, didn't save the gun. It definitely helped it. And we were around just under 200 rounds of using the CVLife red dot, and the screen came off. So we tried to do a $310 budget gun. If you shoot a lot, this isn't the firearm for you. If you're getting into it, I'd say it's a good practice learner gun, but just know she's not going to last you several thousand rounds like a Glock, Sig, or a Beretta will. Yeah, I don't know. It almost felt like the last staccato I shot. You know, she started to have some issues there. But yeah, what did you think?
I agree with you.
We don't have our foamies today. You gotta say it with your chest.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Okay. So she agrees. See you guys next time.